Hey everybody, Tyler here from the Fun Robotics Network. For those who attended, we hope you had a great time at the 2025 FIRST Championships. It was so awesome to see so many of you there and to see you once again. Outside of the competition, there were many awesome things to do, including the Innovation Fair, Scholarship Row, activities, and many of the first vendors for FRC and FTC had booths at championships. I stopped by as many as I could to find out what new products were coming to FRC and FTC and what else they may be promoting. Well, I encourage you to check them all out. You can click on the chapters or time codes in the description to find your favorite ones, and let us know in the comments what you are most looking forward to seeing in the first stage and beyond. We'll have FRC vendors first, followed by FTC as well too, so check out that description and let us know what you're most excited to see. This video on fun is brought to you by viewers like you and also in partnership with the following. Earn up to a $5,000 sponsorship for your team or $2,000 individual prize when you provide a video submission to the Altair Global Student Contest at altair.com/contest. You can build better robots faster with Altair tools and provide multiple video submissions for the contest. Download Altair tools for free. Scan the QR code or go to altair.com/contest for further details. Go ad-free and access our videos earlier when you support fun with a membership through YouTube Join. For $4.99 a month USD, you can now watch most of our YouTube videos ad-free and gain early access to scheduled content with other options also available. Click the join button below to get started.
Hi, this is Nathan from AndyMark. I'm covering a couple new products we've got here. So the first one is our new complete elevator kit. So it's cam follower based, but you get everything you need to build the whole elevator, including the gearbox for the spool at the bottom. Just provide your own planetary. You get all the hardware, bracketry, bearings, cabling, everything. It's cable in tube is an option as well. So pretty popular this year. It's also punch tube compatible with our new punch tube gussets. So we've got the 345 gussets as well as classic 90s, HD and standard, and a bunch of other gussets. They'll also work with our new punched angle, just 8th wall this year, but if you guys like this, we're looking at other varieties of angle as well. Another new product is the Sport compatible with Kraken X44. We've also got the servo ratchet on there. So it's free spinning, or when you engage the servo, it's free spinning. When you disengage it, it'll ratchet. We've also got a 1-to-1 stage in here that's not released yet. You might see that this summer. And the servo right now is a 3-wire, but we are coming out with a 4-wire servo soon for sensor feedback. Over here we've got our new bumper kit. So we give you the hardwood, soft tile, pool noodles, and fabric all in a nice bundle. This is our new recommendation this year for bumpers that since the rules have opened up. An optional add-on is these snap latches. So you just click them and bumper drops out, and you can also click them back in. It's super easy. You can find all this and more, maybe some swerve sneak peeks on AndyMark.com. Follow us on social media for more.
Hi, this is Omar from CTR Electronics, and I'm here to talk to you about some of the new products we had for this season. We've had a lot of feedback last year about more motor varieties. So one of the first things we made sure we came to market with is the Kraken X44, or what I affectionately call a baby Kraken. But for those of you who prefer to use a standalone motor controller, we hear you. We also have our new standalone Minion motor. This is another popular option for the azimuth or turn motor on all of the swerve modules that teams are using. Another feature set that teams have been asking us for is a CAN-based distance sensor. So this allows teams to, if you're using, say, a Kraken integrated motor controller and you want limiting behavior, throwing one or two of these on the CAN bus, you can actually get range distance limiting or use it as a banner sensor replacement. The field of view of the sensor is actually configurable. So you can steer the beam and tweak the detect of the sensor for whatever your mechanism needs are. Maybe you want to roll out your own banner sensor or limiting solution. So for that we provide the Candy. This is affectionately named Candy because it is a CAN digital input interface. So we can take arbitrary digital inputs and bring them into the CAN bus, which means it's being brought into the Phoenix ecosystem. So a lot of the features that we provide, the sync and fusion-based fusion algorithms, actually work using this. So now you no longer need to use just a Candy or a CAN range. If you want to leverage the fusion features of Phoenix, you can actually bring in your own arbitrary sensors. And the same can be said for the Talon FXS. The Gadgeteer ribbon cable input takes arbitrary sensors. So if you want to roll out your own quadrature sensor or pulse width sensor, we support that as well. So we would love to hear more feedback. Reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias. We're very good at responding to customer feedback. Every single product that exists on this table, in some way, shape, or form, was shaped and modeled based on the feedback we get from customers. That's why we do these events. That's why we reach out to teams.
Hey there, I'm Jack. I'm a mechanical engineer at Formlabs, and we are super excited to be here at the Robot Service Center at FRC Championships. We initially printed parts for the kit of parts, those pulleys that came with your kitbot. And so we're here printing parts for teams and kind of showing off some of the stuff that first teams are doing with our parts today to give them ideas of what they can be doing with them in the future. So a couple things we have some sample parts from like our SLS printers. So with SLS, you're able to print entire assemblies in place. So we actually have like several parts of a vectored intake system that can be all done in one part instead of having like multiple mechanism wheels stuck together. So with SLS, we can do materials like nylon as well as TPU. TPU is a spectacular material for doing anything impact resistant, camera mounts, intake rollers, stuff like that. We kind of demo so we have like a cool little camera mount that I can like crush and is not going to be you can take multiple hits, it's going to be just fine. We also like show off what we can do with latticing. So it's a 98 short durometer material, but we can make stuff that's like super squishy, which is a really good time. As I mentioned, we have our SLA printers here. So we're running a print farm for teams, anyone who needs it. We are really excited about some of the materials we have. We have materials that are super fast, super rigid, super durable. One of the ones we actually just released that we're really excited about is our new tough material. It's got a good tensile modulus as well as being like super bendy. It has like an elongation of break at like 155%. So we feel great putting these on robots and not worrying that they're gonna have any issues with impact on field. We are super excited to get more involved with FIRST. We have an educational discount on our website. If any teams are interested in potentially working with us in the future, we have our Access initiative. They can go onto our website and find stuff about that.
I'm Brad, I'm from REV Robotics, and we're here to show you some of our brand new products in the FRC Ion booth here in the Robot Service Center for FIRST Championship 2025. We absolutely have our Max Composite here on display. Fantastic material, 100% polypropylene, a self-reinforced polypropylene, really cool material, super lightweight, easy to laser cut, easy to prototype with underlayment plywood, so it's a really easy way to kind of get going into manufacturing all sorts of really cool intakes and all sorts of cool products. We're really excited about Max Composite. People are using it in really interesting ways. We did come out with our Flex dock, which allows you to take a Spark Flex speed controller and turn it into a standalone speed controller, which opens up a lot of doors to different control applications for other motors that do not have a speed controller. We have a very early prototype on display, which is our Easy Swerve. Max Swerve was supposed to be a very economical solution. We're trying to have an even more economical solution, basically a more accessible variant of Swerve, so that with a 4-inch wheel, motors can be mounted on either side. This is, again, very early prototype, but we're getting it worked out so that we can have an option for teams that aren't capable of currently getting into Swerve to get into Swerve. We have our spiky wheels, our spiky treads coming out. Teams are loving this. They're lasting way longer than 3D prints, and people are just loving that. Favorite mascot, T-Rev, our little plushie. Dinos for a cause. So half of the cost of the dino will go to charity, and that charity may rotate in the future as well. We also have a fantastic product. If we can get that over there. So we have our 1-to-1 brake cartridge for Max Planetary. So this is the newest, hottest product that we are super excited to show off. So this is effectively a very similar to how a drill functions from its Sprag clutch. This brake basically allows you to go into a single slice of a Max Planetary. Your input side is here, and it's able to freely rotate, no problem. But this side will lock up both directions instantly without a servo, without a solenoid, without anything. It will automatically lock up on you, so you don't need anything extra to basically create very fast elevators, because now you can have less reduction. So your normal rotation is just a 3-to-1 with the brake, but it now will lock. So if you have an elevator, you have a lift, you want to bring your robot up, have a low reduction, do it very quickly, but then have it hold position. This is going to be the coolest new thing that REV is really introducing. We always have more and more and more products, including adapters, etc., new sprockets, more and more fun stuff, all of our Mac Composite fun things that we're doing. And you can find all of this and more at revrobotics.com. Check us out and look for some of our new products coming soon.
Hi, I'm James from Studica Robotics. I'm one of our lead engineers, and we wanted to show off our NavX 3 here. So this is our new NavX. We have the CAN bus that'll be enabled for everyone. It's CAN FD, we have power, brand new sensor, brand new gyroscope. And what it allows us to do is now we have a more accurate sensor. So as I start rotating it, you can see the gyro bias and everything going off. And as everything goes through, it stabilizes, and then we have a stable output on the very end. So that for the users, it'll be a lot more accurate for how they do on their robots. And then hopefully one day, we see it on a robot out there for next year.
Hey, Ryan Donio here with the Thrifty Bot. We got a new cycloidal gearbox that we're going up for pre-order right now. It's a 23 to 1 gear ratio reduction. And it is used by Team 118 on their robot in season all year. Super low backlash, super great for arms, pivots, anything you want to move on your robot. We've got the gearbox for you now. And now we're going to pass it off to Sam, who's going to talk about the swerve generator.
Hello, I'm Sam Dare with the Thrifty Bot, and I'm here to show you a few of our new software things. So we have our grapple devices on our Thrifty Config app now. So we have laser can integration, which is that board right there, and then over here we have our swerve generator. So this is similar to what CTRE has. We're able to generate a file and make a swerve drive software really, really easily. If you're more interested in this stuff, just check us out at thethriftybot.com.
Hey guys, I'm Tim Badinsky with West Coast Products, here to showcase a few things we got going on. New for this year, we have the X44s, which have been a hot topic. Nice brushless motor, great for our new swerve modules, the X2S lineup. Custom built around the X44 for the steering, as well as custom designed for our through-bore encoder to go inside of there. This uses a ring magnet on the inside, and all of them are calibrated to be within a couple degrees, so you can hot swap them if you need to in the match. The other new product we have just released is our SRPP, a self-reinforced polypropylene. Great replacement, weight savings on polycarbonate products and designs you might have. And then the final thing we just released and announced are stub rollers. So this is meant to make dead axle rollers, and we have various fittings on the end for whether you want a pulley integrated into it or Spline XL to add your own sprockets and gears. You can find more on our website, wcproducts.com, or find us on Instagram as well.
Well, if you're watching us straight through, good for you, and here are our FTC product suppliers.
Hello, I'm Andy Baker, president of AndyMark. Welcome to the AndyMark booth here at FTC at First Championships. We got a few new products. We've got, these are hot. These are 1-inch, 2-inch, and 3-inch long 3/8 hex shafts that are never rest hex. New shafts, new mounting holes for 1032 screws. Really easy to add onto your robot. 1-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch shafts. Also, coming out this summer, we're going to have a bevel box that's on the same 1/2-inch hole pattern for mounting, using the same never rest hex shafts, never rest hex gear motors. Bevel box coming out with a 3/8 hex shaft there. We also have a new 3-inch diameter BB mecanum wheels using ball bearings and the rollers. We really like that. We're putting that on our robots kits, and also just on any FTC robot that needs a 3-inch mecanum wheel. We've had this out a while, but this is a really nifty compact linear slide. I've actually seen this on FTC and FRC robots, but it uses the same never rest hex with continuous extension of a linear slide system. It's wonderful. We've had these out for a while. These are our new smart servos with a mounting pattern that also matches up to the 1/2-inch pattern for mounting on FTC robots, especially our Robits kits. We're really doing a lot of product development for Robits, and it's working out really well. We're excited with all the things that we've come out with already, and we keep looking at our website, and we're going to have new Robits kits coming out this fall, ready for the upcoming season. Check us out at AndyMark.com and sign up for our newsletter to get the latest and greatest info about AndyMark products. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Ethan with goBILDA, and I'm here at our booth for the first time at the First Championships, so we're super excited to be here. We have a few new products this season that we felt like has been really cool and influential in the First Tech Challenge. One of the first ones here is our Grit Force Mecanum wheels. So these have a new improved durometer. They have improved clearance for the foam tiles, so they increase your strafing efficiency, and they're also just a little larger diameter, so they make your robot go a little faster. We've also really upped our odometry game with both a new 4-bar odometry pod, which has that same accuracy, but it's got just a little bit of a smaller form factor, fits both ways in channels, and keeps that same spring force that you love, and a pinpoint odometry computer, which really increases the refresh rate of your odometry solutions, makes it simpler, it removes a lot of the tuning, and it really just works. So these are some of the new ways we're really moving toward making that FTC competitive environment easier to get into. We make it easier to work toward being a more competitive team. So if you want to find out more, keep an eye on what we're doing, head out to check out our website, look at our newsletter especially. We're really proud of how that's going, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks.
Hi folks, I'm Kevin Matthew from REV Robotics, and today we're going to talk about our REV booth at Champs. So first of all, we wanted to show off our new controller with programmable back buttons, and we think teams will really enjoy the new accessibility they have with their controller. Moving on, we really love to highlight the servo hub. Teams have been loving the fact that you can daisy chain them, as well as only input 12-volt power and our RS 485 cable. And all of this is to support the new servo smart robot servo V2 with the new steel gears and upgraded from brass. We give them more options for ultra speed, ultra torque, and a balanced version. All this considered, we wanted to show off teams how to build drivetrains in general. So using our new Max composite material, we built this little drivetrain to show off to FTC teams how they can use a more advanced material for really cool robots. And all this is all of this brought together by the Dinos for a Cause thing. And so all part of the proceeds go to charity, as well as you get a really cute dino out of it. And on this section, we show off REV Ion for Duo and how teams could potentially use new parts they might have not have encountered previously for the same application. And up on top, as you see the moving arms and stuff, is our education courses that we're selling. And we wanted to introduce to teams how they could use it in a classroom setting. For all this information and more, please visit revrobotics.com. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet from Studica Robotics, and I'm here to showcase a couple of products that are great fit for our FTC teams. One of our new products is the colored structure with the unique hole pattern that allows you to build products at 45, 90, and 22.5 degrees without any extra machining. In addition to our colored structures, we have quite a few electronic components that are all FTC legal. We have the servo block, we have a power block, we have regular servos, linear servo actuators, in and out instead of round and round. We have batteries over on this side that are first legal. In addition, we have our Cypher Max, which allows teams to do odometry. And of course, our Navex, which has been around for quite some time. Great IMU unit for rotation and location. And new this year, we have helical bevel gears that are rounded, so they fit perfectly well together. Less slippage, less chatter, less noise. We would like you to stop by our store online at www.studica.com and check out all our great products for FTC.
Hi, my name is Paul Utley. I'm from Pitsco, and we're here at First World Championships 2025, and we're a parts supplier for the FTC First Tech Challenge competition, and we make a metal-based system here called TETRIX. So we are actually the original metal-based build system for the First Tech Challenge, which started back in 2008, and we're still here going strong. So this year, first asked all of the suppliers to create a what they're calling a starter bot, and that was a simple robot that could actually play this year's game. It was geared more toward rookie teams to help them get started, to learn just basic concepts. And so this is our starter bot this year, and this robot can be built completely out of the parts and pieces that are in the starter set, which is right over here. It comes in this big blue tub. So there's a variety of motors and gears and servo motors and metal elements in the set. There's also full build instructions on our website that'll help teams get started building this. And so we've had a really good response so far. And we sure hope that a lot of rookie teams will benefit from these starter bots, and we look to do another one next year. So thank you very much. And if you want to learn more about TETRIX, go to Pitsco.com and search TETRIX Robots, and you can see everything we have to offer.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for the suppliers at the championships that we were able to catch up with. Let us know in the comments below which ones you're most excited to see and why. And of course, we got a lot of great content coming out and fun, both from championships and beyond as well, too. We can't wait to see so many of you in the off season. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on future fun videos. First teams benefit when they optimize their robots utilizing Altair tools. If you're utilizing Altair, submit a video showing your optimization skills and potentially win up to $5,000 for your team or $2,000 for yourself each quarter from now until June 30th, 2025. Download Altair tools for free and view contest details when you scan the QR code or go to altair.com/contest.